Yeah, doing it through marriage is another thing, man.
There's a deep work, there's a digging of wells, there's therapy.
God is not really interested in your comfort, but in your growth.
No season is wasted, at least with God, you know.
It can be hectic, but it's good to push through.
It just requires two willing vessels who are surrendered to Jesus.
It grinds you, because you have to die to self.
So guys, we're here back on this couch, rekindling our friendship through conversations.
Hello, everybody. Hello.
Hello.
We are back again, like we've never left. Are we back like we've never left?
I don't know, but we're here.
That's what matters.
Yeah, why are we back?
And one of the reasons why we're back, it's because I think just looking at how life has been, right, throughout the time, other things have just taken over. And I mean, I'll speak for myself, where I have found myself, if we are sitting, there's some awkward moments. I'm like, oh, okay, we are quiet. What must we talk about? Type of thing. And that's because we've been used to talking about kids, talking about life, household things, but not just about us. So I guess this part of this is also just bringing back the conversations as well, that friendship in the marriage. But you had this line. What was the line? Do you remember the line?
Rekindling friendship through conversations.
Yes.
So guys, we're here back on this couch, rekindling our friendship through conversations, and we let you in on it. So it's not perfect, it's not polished, it's not curated, it's not Oxford language. No, it's just us having conversations and rekindling the friendship and trying to get it to where it needs to be. Yeah.
And I mean, and also the reason why is because we are going through this, we know that we are not the only people that are going through this. This is something, because sometimes when you go through something, you might feel like you're the only one, right, that's going through this. But just to show that these things are relatable, right? Other people.
Your experience is not unique to you. I guess in a marriage, at least, it's not unique to you. And also, I think outside of that, I think there's a prompting of just and we've got a heart for marriages. I think there's a prompting of just like, hey, let's have conversations. Let's have conversations. No, it's not conversations, but let's build marriages. Let's show how godly marriage looks like, and it doesn't look perfect. It's very messy. There are times where I actually don't like you. Like, I don't like you. But I know that in my not likingness, I still love you, regardless of me not liking you in the moment, because it's dictated by feelings in that moment because of certain human carnal nature things that we encounter, because we are flawed human beings, we are broken human beings. And I guess even with the marriage, it's a call to us to walk and to grow in holiness, to be like Jesus. And
it's not it's not like, nice thing. You just wake up every day. It grinds you, because you have to die to self all the time.
I think also maybe for me, the conversations that we'll have here is also removing that thing that, oh my gosh. So a lot of people usually say, oh my gosh, Cindy, you've got the best marriage. I do. But it's not because we are dancing on the streets, we are making funny videos, fun Fridays with the Nachos. There's an intentionality, there's a work that needs to go in, there's a deep work, there's a digging of wells, there's therapy that we individually need to, or things that we need to work through individually and as a union. And so it's taking off the facade of saying, Ogoti, your marriage is perfect because you see an Instagrammable moment. It's not about that. It's the behind the scenes, what we go through behind the scenes. Then that makes marriage fun. Marriage, Marriage is nie pap and vlees nie, guys.
Not at all.
It's not easy, but it just requires two willing vessels who are surrendered to Jesus, and who are willing to obey his instructions, who are willing to be refined. And it's not cute. The pursuit of holiness is
It's never
not cute, especially when there's an individual who comes into my life
from another
from
side.
another
Opposite.
world, even though from a values perspective we are aligned and are like-minded, but how he grew up and how I grew up are two total different things, and his traumas and my traumas smash that up, man. It's inevitable. There'll be disasters and there'll be friction, and so yeah, the rekindling of friendship through conversation is just that. Sometimes the conversations will be hard, I think.
Yeah, we have to go deeper.
Or will be raw. I think not hard. I think they'll be raw. And yeah, just not enjoy, but embracing the process of refinement.
And it's because it's going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Especially in the beginning as well. And I think one of the things that people do sometimes is you can see the work that needs to be done, but when you try do it, you're like, yo, this is so hard, and you end up giving up.
Yeah.
And the most important thing is stick it through, especially in the beginning. Eventually, it's going to be easy as you go along, and do it. Easy, not that it's not tough, but you're going to be able to do it, because at the end of the day, when you do something, and you are very intentional as well with doing it, it becomes a bit more bearable to do. So yeah, I think it's just us pushing through, especially the beginning parts, and making sure that we keep on doing what we're doing.
So, the last time we were sitting here, in front of the camera, talking to you guys, life was great, or we had just recovered, or life had happened. So now we're sitting here. There's been transitions. There's been changes.
Growth.
There's growth, and then there's just, I guess, there's an evolving and a relearning, and yeah.
And that happens all the time, right? Because you don't stay the same. So I guess the one thing that we need to always do is go with the changes, because it's easy to be in this season or in this phase and everything is fine, and then when change comes, then it brings that. Yeah, but it's always important to be aware of the changes and adapt to the changes as well, and not just want to stay the same.
I think, the adapting and embracing. I think it's easier to say adapt, but you need to embrace, because sometimes seasons are not cute. Seasons are tough. And even in the toughness, you need to embrace that season. Whatever that looks like. Embrace every season. No season is wasted. At least with God, no season is wasted. So when it's tough, there's a learning that is happening, and embracing that, even through your tantrums and throwing your toys out the cot, which you do a lot of times, because sometimes we're self-sufficient and want things done our way.
That is the truth. And one of the things as well is God. I think I once heard someone, or I read about it there, we were saying God is not really interested in your comfort, but in your growth. Because if you are comfortable, you're not going to grow, right? But He wants you to step out of your comfort zone, so that you can grow. And at the end of the day, we are living for Him, right? For His glory as well. So we need to be obedient to what He says and follow what He wants to do through us.
We are growing into His likeness. And
but yeah, doing it through marriage is another thing, man. Like, we like it, but yeah, I know. Because you're all just me by
the
myself.
saxophones keep getting louder and louder and louder in marriage, guys.
Just me, I'm a problem myself. Now imagine now making two people come together.
And I value you are the problem. Me, I'm not the problem.
It's me, no?
You are the
I
king,
know.
my brother.
It's me.
Gadlala. But I think it's both of us. Again, because we are flawed human beings, we were born into sin, we are broken beings, and yeah, like there are certain things that we always need to be refining. There's always things that we need to be pruning off, in order for us to grow in the likeness of being like Jesus. There's a lot of removing and pruning and working through. But I always say this. I always say this to Aline. I would say, I don't know. Like, I'll throw my tantrums. I mean, I'll vent about you. But at the same time, I'm just like, I think, yeah, we can throw our tantrums, but we got a good thing going. Even in the chaos. Like, yeah, I don't think I would do this marriage thing with anyone else. Oh. I don't think I'd do it with anyone else. I think, yeah, look, I always say that God has put us together for a reason. There's so many things that I am learning from you and vice versa. And so, yeah, it just requires intentionality.
Ish.
Sakal.
It's a lot. I
Why
mean,
are
I
you
think...
sighing a lot?
No, I'm just thinking about the work of it, right? Because I think when you come into marriage, I think the one thing that I always say is, for me, I always thought marriage was just gonna be, and they lived happily ever after. I'm gonna wake up in the morning and just look at you,
I know.
in your sleep. But then
Oh, so you wake up and do what? Sometimes you
the
just
kids, I have to wake up and sort the kids out and get them ready for school. That's life right now. Huh? I don't have that, only like now when it's holidays, then I get to relax a bit. But
That's my repayment back to you for
what?
doing all the morning shifts. Just like, okay, shipping them off to my mom.
No, because you're having them around. They are great, but especially in the mornings in winter. Because now I'm practically going back to school because I must wake up in the morning.
Shame. So no. I'm grateful. Guys, I think in our marriage, I think I think I've been privileged not to do the mommy stuff, like waking up. I mean, I pack the lunches, but I make sure I plan accordingly because I know I pack them the night before, and then it's just a
Everything
pack and go.
else.
But yeah, like he takes care of the kids in the morning. Our kids are a blessing from God, like really a blessing from God. But it's also good to have time away. And I used to be really bad. I used to like say,
All the time.
my kids are gonna be with me. I want to see them. But I think there's been such a growth in just like releasing and knowing that, me hogging and wanting to see them every time was from a place of distrust and not trusting that God has, like me saying, God, you're going to protect my kids. I'm fully trusting and having faith in Him that He will take care of them. And now I'm just like, hey, my
You are
brother,
free.
listen, do you, sir? I'm entrusted to these kids. I know. I mean, there are certain things that I've put in place just to make sure that they're still protected because they're still entrusted in our care. But I also know that if they're not in my presence, God has got them and He's covering them. When we're praying protection over them and we're only anointing them, it's trusting and having that faith that God's got this.
They are covered.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's because as soon as when kids come in as well, they bring their own different
They bring a
change
dynamic, a different
into the
dynamic.
marriage. So it's good to always remember us in that, right? Because it's easy for them to take over. And then only when they've left, like 20 years later, then you are
We're
sitting.
trying
you're
to
like,
discover who this person is.
and by
next
that
to
time,
me.
maybe you've been living your own best life. You're like, now I must come back and sit next to you. It doesn't work. So it's good to have those moments and always try at all times too,
The intentionality.
because it can be hectic, but it's good to push through and do that.
Yeah. So, guys, so this is what the rekindling of friendship through conversations will look like. Unpolished, again, emphasis on unpolished. And just, yeah, having chats and rebuilding the friendship. Sean Dwan.
As we rebuild. Yes. Together.
Together. Yes, with you. We're done for today. You know the business, guys. If you want to be sitting and listening in, do the things. Thank you for tuning in. We are grateful. And yeah, God bless you.